real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Veronica Johnson says she first appeared on Judge Mathis to find out who her biological father was. And now that she knows, she wants to see if she and the defendant are half-sisters. Veronica petitioned the court for a DNA test to see if she and the defendant share the same father. Defendant Lakia Graham says she was never close with her alleged father. And after he passed, his girlfriend claimed that Lakia was not his child. Lakia is happy that she and Veronica connected, but she's eager to find out the truth today.
State your name.
Veronica Johnson.
Ma'am.
Lakia Graham.
All right, you ladies are here to determine whether you're siblings. Is that correct? Through
Yes,
the DNA
sir.
test? Let's start with you.
So back in 2019, I petitioned your paternity court with a DNA test with my grandmother to see if my father was actually my father.
Was he?
Yes, he was. We got the results, and he was in fact my father. Thank you for that too.
Okay.
So today we're here to establish a DNA with Lakia to see if she's my half sister. Around the age of 15, I used to go around with my grandmother, and she used to show me pictures of Lakia, but I really didn't recall, exactly who she was in remembrance of her, because I was just too young.
Mm-hmm.
Around 19, I reached out to Lakia, and I wanted to build my own bond with her. I wanted to, I wanted a big sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out to her. She flew me out to Atlanta, and we grew a very tight bond, very tight. Lakia
Where
came.
do you live?
I live in Indiana.
Okay.
Lakia came down to Indiana last year, and we went to our dad's old stomping grounds. We hung out. Like we have never been all together, me and my other siblings and Lakia. Like we never all been together at once. So that was actually a good experience. We caught up and we did a lot of things. I got pictures for you from pictures from 2 to 7.
All right.
That was from our visit.
Here in Indiana?
Yes.
Where you off? What part of Indiana?
Indianapolis.
Okay. Naptown, isn't it called?
What do they call it?
Naptown. Indianapolis, Naptown. That's Babyface. Babyface the singer, that Naptown. Y'all got any? Yeah, you all have Vivica Fox. Mm-hmm. They have the big boy, the super comedian. Don't start that. You don't know what comedian comes from Naptown. Oh my
I know
goodness.
Vivica Fox though.
Mike.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps. You didn't know that?
Don't kill me, Mike.
I'm telling him. Well, let me see. What's your address? Mike, we got somebody who don't know about you.
I knew it. He thought
It's like somebody don't know I'm from Detroit. It's an insult.
Defendant Lakia Graham took a sibling DNA test to find out if she and the plaintiff are half-sisters.
All right. So Indianapolis, and she came from Atlanta to visit with you, and that went well, and you had some pictures here. This is your dad's.
Great sight.
And whose picture?
Pardon me?
The young picture.
Oh, yep. That's when he was probably in
that as well.
Middle school.
Okay. And this is the two of you?
Mm-hmm, me and Lakia.
Okay. Good. Get some background from you, ma'am. Well, first, I'll give you some, let me get some background from you, and then I'll resume with how you found out that, or believed it was time to take a test.
Okay.
Let me hear from you.
My mom and my dad met in the early 80s. I didn't have a really good relationship with my dad. My mom was 14 when she had me. I only have 2 memories of my dad. I remember when I was like 5 years old, he took me to Dairy Queen. And the second memory I have is I spent the night with him, my 2 younger brothers, and his girlfriend. A little bit after my dad passed.
What age?
I was maybe like 5, 6, around that age.
What happened after that with him and you?
My mom moved around a lot.
Okay.
So I didn't really have a good relationship with him. And she was
How much of
14.
one at all?
Yeah, not much at all, yeah. So a little bit after he passed, my mom tried to file Social Security for me. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to. His girlfriend at the time decided to write a letter to the Social Security Administration and stating that he had told her on numerous occasions that I was not his child. My mom was really upset about it, of course, but she reassured me 1,000% that is my dad.
I'm sitting here mad about that Social Security check.
Yeah, it would have helped.
Been getting probably about what year was that your dad passed?
93.
93. You probably could have gotten about $700 a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of his Social Security. All right, and this
Yes,
woman, I'm sorry, your stepmom, is that your stepmom?
No,
that
she
wrote?
wasn't my stepdad. She was just
his
my dad's
girlfriend.
girlfriend. Yes, and he had 2
Wrote
kids
on
with
her
her.
own independently and messed up your Social Security on a lie, you believe.
Yes. So a little bit after that, I stayed with my grandmother, and I remember a time I was riding in the car with my grandmother and my great-grandmother, and I think I said something sassy to my great-grandmother, and she just blurted out and said, "You're not my grandchild. Mac's not your dad." And like ever since then, I just kind of just decided not to have a relationship with that side of, of the family. We, like Veronica said, she reached out.
That one incident?
Well, no, it was like that one incident, and then after that was the Social Security thing.
Got it.
So it was just like, don't want to have anything to do with them. And like Veronica said, I think she was like 19, I was around 23. She reached out to me via Facebook and was like, "Hey, I'm your sister," So I sent for her. She came and met my family, and we spent some time together. Like she said, just recently, last year, I went and saw her, and I got to meet my nieces, and I got to meet my nieces' nephews from my younger brothers. We took a trip to South Bend and visit my dad's gravesite, and we also took a trip to Niles, Michigan to visit my grandmother. And we took pictures and shared stories and, what's been going on in our lives. And, well, my grandmother, she's always treated me like I was her grandchild. She's never treated me any differently. She never made me feel any differently. But I've always had my doubts because of the situations that has happened in the past.
Okay. Never been sure.
Never been sure.
And he didn't meet you in a...
Other than what my mom has told me.
Okay.
Yes.
Pardon?
That's only from what my mom has told me.
That's pretty tough. Not, at least, it's just terrible how parents fail to inform, mislead children about their parents. This isn't just some man off the street. Right. These are parents.
Right.
You all are not sisters. You're not related.
Wow.
All right, sorry to hear that.